Alright, so the last bit of this book, it ended up being a happy ending, of course, but they were on a date or whatever, and they were having a great time, whatever, and because he had, like, treasured her in no way, like, in a way that she had never been treasured before by a man, and, it scared her and freaked her out. I mean, as it should, right? That kind of love should freak us out. If it didn't, there would be a big problem. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. So it scared her, and they were on a date, whatever, and she was on a date, and it was a business dinner or whatever, and there was this girl sitting across from him who was very handsy, very, like, touching all over him, not like that, but touching all over him, you know what I mean, and being extremely flirty and stuff, even though she, knows she don't have a chance, which is honestly kind of desperate, girl, kind of desperate. She was a supermodel and all this stuff, so her insecurities, they came right in his ugly head, and so they left, like, that next morning and didn't tell him and stuff, so they left, and then her sister was like, dude, they both had heartbreaks or whatever, so they talked as sisters would, but they also called each other out, but it was really good, and then she came back, and she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I love you, and all this stuff, you're the only one for me, I got insecure, and all this, blah, all this stuff, so, anyway, to say the least, they got back together, and then, we're in the epilogue, and it's like a year later, and they're on the beach, and her sister blindfolded her, whatever, and, anyways, she's about to get proposed to, which way I do not know, but she's about to get proposed to, but all in all, this has been a really good book. I've thoroughly enjoyed this book, and I wish I'd read it sooner, but it's really good. I finally got to a point, because I was on Instagram looking and stuff, and she was, like, saying, well, I'm not any man's type, like, what do you mean? And he's like, you're not supposed to be, you're supposed to be my type. And she's like, what's your type even? He's like, Olivia Swan. That's my type. Like, I love it. I totally butchered that. But anyways, you can just look it on the author's Instagram. But anyways, yeah.